Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Nissan Kicks SR. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole bunch of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. The all-new Nissan Kicks for 2025 ups the ante in the compact crossover segment with unexpected levels of available technology, a fresh design inspired by high-end sneakers, exceptional versatility, and the increased confidence of intelligent all-wheel drive. There's a lot to like about the Kicks, as it offers many best-in-class features, especially for those looking for a well-rounded urban or long-distance commuter. As with anything, different manufacturers have different strong points, and it's worth considering all options to see what suits you best. The most direct competitors to the Kicks includes the Chevrolet Trax, Honda HR-V, Hyundai Kona, Mazda CX-30, Volkswagen Taos, and the Toyota Corolla Cross. At first glance, the Kicks makes a strong impression with its bold and expressive design. The wide stance and fenders give way to a more rounded, protected cabin. Strong fenders and a distinctive boxiness define the lower half of the vehicle compared to the cleaner upper body. The Kicks is equally striking from behind with a subtle roof spoiler and full-width LED taillights that divide the liftgate into two and wrap around into combination lights on the flared rear fenders. A more aggressive rear spoiler is optionally available. Accenting the rocker panels is an intricate three-dimensional shape inspired by athletic sneaker soles, adding texture and visual interest to an area that otherwise can be overlooked on crossovers. Compared to the previous generation, this new Kicks is 2.8 inches longer overall, 1.6 inches wider, and nearly an inch taller. Ground clearance is up by 1.4 inches, and the wheelbase grows between 1.5 or 1.8 inches, depending on whether you have front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive respectively. For 2025, the Kicks is offered in three trim levels. The entry-level S starts at $23,220, followed by the $25,070 SV. The SR starts at $27,570. All of those prices include destination. All-wheel drive is an additional $1,500 on the S and SR and $1,650 on the SV. The SR gets a bunch of exterior upgrades such as turn signal side view mirrors, standard roof rails, LED signature headlamps and daytime running lights, 19-inch wheels, and LED fog lights. There's a wide range of color options. On the SR, you have 4 standard options and 9 premium options. 7 of the premium options are two-tone themes with either a super black, scarlet ember, or gunmetallic roof. This example is finished in monotone scarlet ember tint coat, which is a $425 option. Additional options shown here include the SR all-wheel drive premium package, the interior electronics package, splash guards, and a spare tire. The total MSRP for this example is $32,605. The Kicks S comes standard with 16 by 6.5 inch steel wheels with covers. The SV upgrades to 17 by 7.5 inch 5-spoke machine finish black painted alloy wheels. The style of the SV wheels actually differ between front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions. The SR jumps up to large 19 by 7.5 inch 3-spoke machine finish black painted wheels. You can also upgrade the SR to a unique set of 19-inch dark gray alloy wheels that feature a more intricate 5-split Y-spoke design. The 19-inch wheels give the Kicks a great stance. They're wrapped in 225/45 all-season tires. A tire repair inflation kit is standard, with a temporary spare tire being optional on all trims. The Kicks receives upgraded brakes, and the fact that the S now comes standard with 4-wheel discs. Previously, the rear brakes were drums. All trims share the same brake setup, including larger 11.6-inch internally ventilated discs in front and 11-inch solid discs out back, all of which are paired with single-piston calipers. 4-wheel, 4-channel, 4-sensor ABS is standard, along with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist. The parking brake is electronic and features an auto hold function. The switch to manually toggle things on or off is in the center console. Stopping from 60 miles an hour takes about 127 feet. The brakes are well modulated and offer good tip-in performance that's not overly sensitive or numb feeling. The Kicks features an independent McPherson strut front suspension with coil springs and a stabilizer bar. The stabilizer bar is a little thicker on all-wheel drive models. The rear suspension differs depending on the drivetrain. Front-wheel drive models have a twist beam rear suspension, while all-wheel drive models feature an upgraded multi-link suspension. Both rear suspension designs also include a stabilizer bar, but it's thicker on front-wheel drive models. Twin-tube shocks are used front and rear. I've not yet driven a front-wheel drive model to compare it to this all-wheel drive model, but I can say that the all-wheel drive model was surprisingly fun to drive. It handles great and honestly rides pretty good considering the big wheels. The biggest downside when it comes to road manners is the lack of sound deadening. The Kicks is not very quiet on the inside, especially when pushing the engine harder. General road noise is higher too, which you'd kind of expect for where the Kicks starts out price-wise. With this one's as-tested price approaching $33,000, I'd prefer some additional sound deadening to make the interior quieter. The Kicks steering is an electric power-assisted rack and pinion setup that offers engine speed variable assist. It's tuned for comfortable driving and easy handling rather than sporty feel and sharpness. The overall ratio is 19.7 to 1, and it takes about 2.5 turns to go from lock to lock. The turning circle measures 17.4 feet. All Kicks trims feature digital instrument clusters. The S and SV's cluster measures 7 inches, while the SR upgrades to a more striking 12.3-inch unit that offers 2 display modes: a more traditional, classic, and a more feature-rich, enhanced view. A new design steering wheel features a flat bottom. It's leather-wrapped on the SR. The upper spokes house simple buttons to operate the driver's information system, audio features, driver's assistance features, cruise control, hands-free calling, and voice recognition. As I mentioned earlier, the new Kicks is larger than its predecessor both dimensionally and in weight. The optional all-wheel drive system adds additional weight as well, but overall performance actually improves thanks to a larger, naturally aspirated 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that's rated at 141 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 140 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. It's built using aluminum for the block and head. Inside, there's double overhead cams with 4 valves per cylinder and continuous variable valve timing. Fuel is delivered via direct injection. The compression ratio is 11.7 to 1, and the max engine speed is 6,000 RPM. Nissan's latest generation Xtronic continuously variable transmission is standard. With the CVT, you don't have fixed gear ratios. It constantly varies the shifting behavior based on speed and driving style. With Nissan's D-step logic, acceleration feel is enhanced in that the transmission is able to simulate the shifts of a conventional automatic on harder acceleration. It allows a more natural and refined feel without holding a high RPM constant like some other CVTs on the market. The D-step logic also helps provide enhanced drivability with smooth and responsive performance and good fuel economy. It can accelerate to 60 miles an hour in about 9 seconds, which is an improvement over the previous generation and competitive in the segment, basically slots right in the middle. No, it's not an exciting setup from an enthusiast perspective, but for its intended mission, the Kicks is well suited. As I touched on, one of the biggest areas that the Kicks can further improve on is interior quietness, as the powertrain is quite noisy when pushed hard. In typical day-to-day use, it's acceptable but not as quiet as some of its competitors, the Chevrolet Trax for example. Every Kicks is now offered with the option of intelligent all-wheel drive. Now that's something that's not offered on the Trax, which provides additional confidence and control in many weather conditions and road surfaces. A standard drive mode selector offers normal, eco, and sport modes. With all-wheel drive, a snow mode is added that adjusts the logic of the all-wheel drive and vehicle dynamics control systems with tuning specifically intended for slippery surfaces. Yaw control using targeted brake application helps further ensure the Kicks stays on your intended line when cornering in snow or ice. As an added benefit with navigating rough roads or snow, the Kicks boasts best-in-class ground clearance of 8.4 inches. Hill Start Assist is also included. When it comes to fuel economy, a front-wheel drive Kicks is EPA rated between 28 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. With all-wheel drive, it drops slightly to 27 city and 34 highway. During my week of driving, I averaged around 30 miles per gallon. The engine is designed to run on regular unleaded, and the total tank capacity is 11.9 gallons with front-wheel drive and 12.4 gallons with all-wheel drive. A fuel-saving idle stop-start system is included on front-wheel drive models. It's not available when equipped with all-wheel drive. The Kicks' interior was designed to counter the tough, robust-looking exterior with a more cocoon-like sensation. Overall quality feels up to par with what you'd expect for the class, and there's a lot of thoughtful touches that make it stand out, such as the padded strip dividing the dashboard, which mirrors the material found in the door panels. The dashboard features a dual-screen setup, one for the instrument cluster, one for the infotainment system. The center console accommodates all of life's essentials with 2 cup holders designed around fitting a 30-ounce coffee tumbler and an enclosed storage compartment with a 12-volt power outlet. Bottle holders in the doors are large enough to fit a 32-ounce Yeti tumbler. For the first time, both rows of seats use Nissan's zero-gravity seating design, helping distribute weight and pressure across the occupants' bodies for a more comfortable seating position to help reduce fatigue. The softer, more supportive design improves comfort and reduces the tendency for backseat passengers' hips to slide down uncomfortably on longer journeys. The S features cloth upholstery. The SV upgrades to higher quality cloth upholstery. The only interior color across the lineup is charcoal. The SR has unique charcoal leatherette upholstery with sport cloth inserts and plenty of red accents. The seat adjustments are manual, with the driver's seat also having height adjustment. The seats are surprisingly comfortable and supportive despite there not being any lumbar adjustments. The steering wheel is adjustable for tilt and reach. Another unique feature on the SR are the sleek touch capacitive switches that operate the automatic climate control. S and SV trims have manual climate controls. The available powered panoramic moonroof on the SV and SR brings additional light and airiness into the cabin. It features distinct buttons to open the glass or to operate the power shade, simplifying its operation. A new generation thinner design means the moonroof intrudes less into headroom, with a new slide design that reduces wind noise. There's a bunch of optional accessories and packages that can be had to dress up the Kicks even further and personalize it. One example included on this tester is the interior electronics package, which includes customizable interior accent lighting, door pocket lighting, and a frameless auto-dimming rearview mirror with HomeLink. The overall design of the interior has been further optimized to improve passenger comfort and cargo space while maintaining a compact exterior size that makes driving and parking in the city a cinch. For starters, it's roomier front and rear. Compared to the previous generation, front shoulder room has increased by a generous 1.7 inches, while the rear seat passengers enjoy an additional 0.9 inches of knee room and 1.5 inches more shoulder room, making road trips more appealing and more comfortable for those in the second row. The SR's available premium package includes the panoramic sunroof, a Bose premium audio system, heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, heated side view mirrors, rear floor heater ducts, remote engine start, and rain sensing wipers. The Kicks keeps everyone connected with intuitive infotainment and the ability to keep devices charged. You have one USB Type-C port in the S, 2 in the SV, and 4 in the SR. In the forward portion of the center console, SVs and SRs are fitted with a wireless device charging pad. Overhead sunglass storage is standard on the SR and optional on the SV. The glove box also has decent space. The SV and SR are fitted with a standard 12.3-inch color touchscreen infotainment system, which upgrades over the 7-inch touchscreen that's standard in the S. It's an excellent system that's simple, responsive, and customizable. The home screen can be reconfigured to highlight frequently used features via widgets and tiles. Multiple users can register profiles to quickly bring up individual preferences and setting presets. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, also standard on the SV and SR, enable occupants to seamlessly connect their devices without plugging in. The SR's available Bose Personal Plus 10-speaker audio system delivers crisp sound throughout the cabin. Enhanced from the outgoing Kicks, the system adds headrest speakers for the passenger seat in addition to the driver's seat. It's a pretty sweet setup for this segment and a massive upgrade over the standard 4-speaker audio system. Additional standard media features include AM/FM radio, SiriusXM satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming, and USB connectivity. While this system does not have navigation built in, being able to port everything over via smartphone mirroring allows you to use your favorite smartphone navigation app. The Kicks offers an extensive array of intuitive driver assistance and safety features. Remote keyless entry is standard on the S, while SV and SR trims get an intelligent key system with approach, unlock, and walk-away lock. Remote engine start is included with the SV and SR premium packages. Nissan's Safety Shield 360 is standard across all trims and includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, rear automatic braking, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and high beam assist. The S and SV include intelligent cruise control as standard. The SR adds even more convenience with ProPilot Assist, which adds steering assistance to help keep you centered in your lane, making highway driving simpler. Other standard convenience features include rear parking sensors, an easy fill tire alert system, rear door alert, and intelligent driver alertness. The SR adds a class-exclusive intelligent around view monitor, offering a virtual 360-degree bird's-eye camera view around the vehicle to simplify parking, avoiding curbs in the drive-through lane and other low-speed maneuvers. The SR also adds lane departure prevention, emergency lane keep assist, blind spot intervention, front parking sensors, traffic sign recognition, oncoming intersection assist, and an integrated dynamic control module, which includes active ride control, intelligent trace control, and intelligent engine braking. When it comes to airbags, all Kicks include dual-stage front airbags, front seat-mounted side impact airbags, roof-mounted curtain side impact airbags, rear seat-mounted side impact airbags, and knee airbags for the driver and front passenger. A front central seat-mounted side impact airbag is included with the SR Premium package. For a full list of the Kicks safety features, check out Nissan's online configurator. As I've already mentioned, Nissan has improved comfort for rear passengers quite a bit by offering a more roomy space overall and a significantly more comfortable seat design that helps maintain body positioning and reduce fatigue on long trips. The SR's rear seat has the most standard features, with the most important being a standard center armrest with cup holders and 2 USB-C charge ports in the back of the center console, none of which are offered on any of the other trims. Both front seats in the SR have storage pockets on the back sides, something that's optional on the SV, which only has one as standard. Something else that's worth considering on the SV and SR is the fact that the rear floor heater ducts are optional, part of each trim's premium package. The basic design of the rear seat is very comfortable and likely one of, if not the most comfortable setups in this segment. Provisions are available to sit up to 3 people. There's 2 full-size adjustable headrests and a compact adjustable headrest in the middle. Child seat anchors are, of course, included as well. The lower door panels have bottle holders molded in. I could tell a big difference in the overall accommodations compared to the previous Kicks. Being 5 foot 10 inches, I had head and legroom left over and felt more than comfortable to go a long distance. Despite the more efficient design, the optional panoramic sunroof still diminishes overall interior space some, but it's not likely to be noticed in normal use. At least it was never a hindrance to me. It's definitely a compromise I would not mind though, as it makes for a more premium feeling ambiance and really opens up the interior visually, courtesy of all of the natural light. Additional amenities back here include overhead illumination and grab handles on either side of the ceiling. All Kicks trims have a manually operated rear liftgate. Inside, you have a spacious, flexible cargo area that offers a cargo capacity of up to 30 cubic feet with the seats raised or 60 cubic feet with them lowered. These numbers are for front-wheel drive models and are best in class and closer to the amount of cargo space expected from crossovers one segment larger. With all-wheel drive, the overall space drops to 24 and 50 respectively. The rear seats are split 60-40 and are easy to fold down by the pull levers adjacent to the outer headrests. A small, hidden storage compartment is available below the trunk floor. On the S front-wheel drive, you have a standard adjustable rear cargo floor that offers 2 levels, so you're able to reconfigure the layout to accommodate different size items. For instance, in the upper position, it's easier to slide items in and out of the trunk, and there's a completely flat floor with the second row seats folded. With the floor in its lower position, significantly taller items can be carried. As I said, the spare tire is optional. Without it, you have a significant amount of additional cargo space. At 40.3 inches, the cargo area opening is the widest in the class and designed for easy stowing of a stroller, golf bag, or other long items. The low lift-over height, coming in under 28 inches, also reduces the strain of lifting heavy luggage into or out of the trunk. Additional standard cargo area amenities include tie-down hooks on either side of the floor, small open compartments at the outer edges when the cargo floor is in its standard position, and lighting on both side panels. Additional options are available, including cargo organizers, trunk mats, and a privacy cover. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.